Genesis chapter 3.
In the tranquility of Eden, a serpent, the most cunning of creatures, slithered into the garden. Targeting Eve, it questions God's command about the forbidding fruit. Eve, though initially hesitant, was deceived by the serpent's lies. It twisted God's words, promising that eating the fruit would not bring death, but rather open their eyes and make them like God, knowing good and evil. Tempted by the prospect of wisdom and power, Eve succumbed, taking a bite of the fruit. She then offered it to Adam, who, fully aware of the consequences, also ate. Instantly their eyes were opened, not to divine wisdom, but to the shame of their nakedness. They hurriedly made coverings for themselves from fig leaves, their innocence lost. When God came walking in the garden, Adam and Eve, overcome with guilt and fear, hid from him. God called out to Adam, who confessed their disobedience. Eve, in turn, blamed the serpent for her transgression. God, in his just anger, pronounced curses upon the serpent, the woman and the man. The serpent was condemned to crawl on its belly and eat dust, while enmity was established between its offspring and the woman's offspring. The woman was to endure pain in childbirth and be subject to her husband's rule. The man was sentenced to toil and hardship, working the ground for sustenance until he returned to the dust from which he was formed. As a final act, God banished Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden, barring them from the tree of life. He placed cherubim and a flaming sword to guard the entrance, ensuring they could never return to their former paradise. Thus, sin entered the world, bringing with it pain, suffering, and death. Humanity's fall from grace had begun, casting a long shadow over the future of mankind.